Have you ever had one of those mornings where you wake up, look at the clock, and think, did I even sleep last night? Maybe your joints feel a little stiffer than they used to, or your energy feels like it hit the snooze button again. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Aging brings all kinds of surprises, and not all of them are pleasant. But here's the good news. There are simple things you can do each morning to help your body feel younger, your mind stay sharper, and your energy last longer. And the best part? They take less than 15 minutes. Now, I know what you might be thinking, 15 minutes? That's nothing. But those first few moments in the morning are more powerful than most of us realize. They can set the tone for your entire day, and, over time, they can even add years to your life. Literally. So today, we're going to talk about 4 easy morning habits that could help you live longer, feel better, and enjoy each day a little more. No complicated routines, no special equipment. Just a few simple shifts that anyone can do, starting tomorrow morning. Let's start with something that might surprise you, drinking water. Sounds almost too basic, doesn't it? But stay with me. After a full night of sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated. That means your joints, your brain, even your heart, all of them are working harder than they need to, just because they're low on water. Think of your body like a car. You wouldn't drive it first thing in the morning without oil, right? Same idea. Water is your body's oil. It keeps everything running smoothly. Now, here's the trick. Don't wait until breakfast or until you feel thirsty. Keep a glass or bottle of water right by your bed. As soon as you wake up, before you do anything else, take a few good sips. Aim for at least half a glass, more if you can. You'll be surprised how quickly you feel a little more awake, a little less stiff, and a lot more clear-headed. If plain water isn't your thing, try adding a slice of lemon. It gives it a fresh flavor and even a small vitamin C boost. Some folks like a pinch of sea salt or a splash of apple cider vinegar. It's all about what feels good to you. The goal is to rehydrate your body, gently wake up your digestion, and let your system know it's time to start the day. All right, now that your engine is running, let's talk about something equally powerful, stretching. Now before you picture a yoga class or twisting yourself into a pretzel, don't worry. We're not talking about anything complicated here. This is just gentle, mindful movement to wake up your body and ease into the day with a little kindness. Imagine this, you're lying in bed, and instead of jumping right up or groaning your way to the coffee pot, you take just 2 or 3 minutes to stretch. You can do it right under the covers if you want. Start by pointing your toes and reaching your arms above your head like you're growing a few inches. Breathe in. Then slowly exhale and bring your arms back down. Maybe roll your shoulders a few times, stretch your neck side to side, circle your ankles. It's not about doing a workout, it's about telling your body, hey, I see you. I appreciate you. Let's take it easy today. That little bit of movement helps get your blood flowing, your joints loosened up, and your mind focused. Plus, regular morning stretching has been shown to reduce falls, ease joint pain, and even improve mood. All that from a few quiet minutes in bed? Yes, please. And here's a little tip. If you have a favorite song, something calming, maybe a little nostalgic, play it while you stretch. Let that music become part of your morning habit. Over time, your brain will associate that song with peace, energy, and positivity. It's a lovely way to start the day, especially if you've been waking up feeling anxious or sluggish. Now, if you're someone who likes to sit by the window in the morning with your coffee or tea, you're already halfway to the next habit, and it might just be the most underrated of all. But before we go there, just take a moment to think about what we've covered so far. You've given your body water, you've gently stretched, you're awake and more connected to yourself. That's already a win, and we're just getting started. So, you're sitting by the window, maybe with a warm cup of coffee or tea in your hands, the sunlight just starting to peek through. It's quiet, peaceful, and for a moment, everything feels still. This is the perfect opportunity to lean into our next morning habit, soaking in a bit of natural light. It might sound simple, but stepping outside or sitting by a sunny window for just 5 to 10 minutes each morning can do wonders for your health. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at producing vitamin D, and yet, it's one of the most important nutrients for bone strength, immune health, and even mood. Morning light, especially before 10 a.m., is soft, gentle, and full of the natural cues your body uses to wake up properly. It helps set your internal clock, which means better sleep at night, more balanced hormones, and even improved memory and focus during the day. You don't need to sunbathe or be outside for hours. Just that small bit of morning light on your face, maybe while you sip your drink or read the paper, helps trigger the release of serotonin, that feel-good chemical that boosts your mood and keeps you calm. It's like nature's version of a morning pick-me-up, without the crash later on. And if you can, take a few deep breaths while you're at it. Breathe in slowly through your nose, feel your lungs expand, and exhale gently through your mouth. Not only does it calm your nervous system, but it also helps you feel grounded, like you're really in your day, not just rushing through it. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Once your body's awake, your joints are moving, and your mind is a little clearer, there's one habit that ties it all together, one that's powerful, yet often overlooked. It's taking a few minutes to focus your mind with intention. Some people call it meditation, others call it quiet time, prayer, or reflection. The name doesn't matter. What matters is creating space in your morning to check in with yourself. You don't need to sit cross-legged or chant anything, unless you want to. All it takes is a few moments of stillness. You might sit quietly and listen to the sounds around you, the birds, the breeze, your breath. Or maybe you think of 3 things you're grateful for that day. Even something as simple as, I'm thankful for this quiet morning, or I'm grateful my knees don't hurt today, can shift your entire mindset. The science behind this is fascinating. Studies show that even a few minutes of mindfulness in the morning can reduce stress hormones, lower blood pressure, and improve immune function. Not to mention it sets a calm, steady tone for your day. It's like building a strong foundation before the rest of life starts rushing in. And if you're not sure what to think about during that time, try asking yourself a gentle question: what do I want this day to feel like? Not what you need to do or finish, but how you want to feel. Peaceful? Strong? Connected? Just naming that intention helps guide your actions, your attitude, even how you talk to the people around you. This small habit can be life-changing. It's not about becoming someone else, it's about returning to yourself, even for just a few minutes each morning. Giving yourself that space is one of the most loving things you can do. And love, especially self-love, has a funny way of keeping us younger, not just in body, but in spirit. You might be thinking, this all sounds nice, but does it really make a difference? And the answer is, yes, it absolutely does. These little moments add up. They create a rhythm that tells your body and mind, you matter. Your health matters. Your time is valuable. That kind of message, repeated every morning, can shape the way you age, how strong you feel, how joyful you are, even how connected you stay to the people and things that matter most. And the beauty of it is, none of these habits require any major life changes. No gym memberships, no strict diets, no expensive equipment. Just your presence, a bit of sunlight, a glass of water, a few deep breaths. That's it. You don't have to get it perfect. Some mornings will be rushed, some will be quiet. But when you make these small choices more often than not, your body starts to notice. Your heart beats a little easier. Your mind feels a little clearer. And your days start to feel, well, a little brighter. And while we've already talked about rehydrating, stretching, soaking in some sunlight, and taking a few mindful minutes, there's still one more habit that can tie everything together in a beautiful way, something simple, enjoyable, and surprisingly powerful for your heart and your brain. And that brings us to one more morning habit that can gently lift your mood, wake up your brain, and even strengthen your heart, listening to or reading something uplifting. Now, I know the world is full of news and updates, but let's be honest, most of it isn't exactly what you'd call heartwarming. And starting your morning with stress or fear doesn't just affect your emotions, it can actually raise your blood pressure, increase inflammation in your body, and make you feel more anxious throughout the day. But imagine starting your day with something completely different, maybe a short inspirational podcast, a favorite song from your younger years, or even a passage from a book that makes you feel calm and centered. Maybe it's a few pages from a devotional, a poem you love, or even a funny story that makes you smile. These moments of intentional positivity can actually rewire the way your brain responds to the rest of your day. Your mind is like a sponge in the morning. It soaks up whatever you feed it first. And by choosing something positive, something that makes you feel grounded or hopeful, you're telling your body, this is the kind of day I want to have. That's powerful. You're not just reacting to the world, you're creating the tone for your own life. Some people love to write a few thoughts down after listening to something inspiring. Nothing fancy, just a sentence or two about what stood out, what made them think, or how they want to carry that message with them into the day. And if writing isn't your thing, even just taking a moment to reflect silently is enough. You don't need to share it with anyone. This is for you. And what's so beautiful about this habit is that it brings a sense of connection, not just to yourself, but to something larger. It reminds you that life is still full of beauty and wonder, even in the smallest things. A psalm lyric that brings back a memory. A phrase that speaks right to your heart. A story that reminds you how strong you really are. These moments feed the soul, and when your soul feels nourished, everything else in your body tends to follow. You walk a little taller. You breathe a little deeper. You feel more present, more alive. So just think about it. Your morning starts with a glass of water to fuel your body, some gentle stretches to wake up your muscles, a few minutes of sunlight to lift your mood, a quiet reflection to steady your mind, and a piece of something beautiful to nourish your spirit. And all of that takes less than 15 minutes. Not bad, right? Now, it's important to remember, none of these habits are about being perfect. Life happens. Some mornings will be hectic. Some will be quiet. Some you'll sleep in, and some you'll be up before the sun. That's okay. These habits aren't about strict rules, they're about small, loving acts you can return to whenever you're able. And the more you do, the more they become second nature. You might start noticing that you're moving more easily throughout the day. That your mood is just a bit more steady. That your thoughts are clearer. Or that you're simply enjoying your mornings a little more than you used to. And that's what this is really about. Adding life to your years, not just years to your life. Because growing older doesn't mean fading into the background. It means becoming wiser, more aware, and more in tune with what really matters. So if you've been feeling stuck, or tired, or like time is just slipping by faster than you'd like, start here. Just one small change tomorrow morning. One glass of water. One stretch. One deep breath. One song. That's all it takes to begin. You don't need to be younger to feel better. You just need a few minutes each morning to reconnect with your body, your breath, and your beautiful, powerful self. You've come a long way in life, and you deserve to enjoy every single moment you've earned. If any of this resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite morning ritual? Or is there one new habit you're excited to try? Leave a comment below. I read them, and I love hearing your stories. And if this video helped you or made you feel inspired in any way, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It helps more than you know. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like more simple, uplifting tips like this to help you live your best, healthiest life, no matter your age. You're not too old. It's not too late. And you absolutely have the power to make each morning a little brighter, a little lighter, and a whole lot more joyful. Here's to living longer and better, with just a few mindful minutes a day. You've got this.